Hey friend, happy Friday. Christa here. I thought we would do a little flippity flip so you can see where I am in my Filofax Ranger. The last video, you know that I could not even close this thing, so lots have changed. And yeah, I just thought we would do a little quick Friday flip chat. Before we get into this, I just want to remind you, if you haven't already, I would love for you to subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss a thing. Also set your notifications because coming up next is a walkthrough of my new Me Plus Narrow Slim Pad. I am writing out all of my lists. I've already added some lists in here, and I want to show you the whole setup. So that's coming up next. Also coming up next, I got some new inks. So we will have a nice ink swatching video and ink up some pens for the month. So you don't want to miss any of that. So like, comment, subscribe, get in here. Okay. All right. So let's go through this. So this, as you know, is my pre-loved Filofax personal size Ranger Danger. And I've been in it for maybe 2 weeks now and just trying to find my way with these 20mm rings. As you know, 20mm is not a lot. It can get a little dicey spicy. And yeah, so here's what we got going on. I'll come back to this big pocket because this is one of the things that I used in order to take out some of the fluff. So we'll come back to the big pocket in a second. Back pocket, I just have some stickers. I use these to mark paydays. I actually don't need this in here now because I've already marked all the paydays left in the year. But that's what I have in there. Pin loop is useless, but I tend to just clip a pin like that, whatever I'm using. And now let's get into this. So this part hasn't changed since we last set it up together. I have some pocket deco. This is just a little sticker. I have no idea where it came from. This is a Polaroid I took of my daughter in Central Park when she was 11. She was going through so many changes at that time. My God. Preteens and teenagers are the worst. It's a $2 bill. I kept it because somebody put a stamp on it. 2 stamps. So I thought that was worthy of looking at every day. And then this is just I love this Love and Trip folder. I think this is probably my favorite Travelers Company folder. I just love it. The color, the doodles. And I just have some Coffee Monsters Co. stickers in here. I have a subscription to the Coffee Monsters Co. And I'm trying to use my stuff. I think after this 4th one, I will cancel my subscription because I just have too much stuff that I need to use up. It's just so cute. Chilling at home. I need to start using some of these because this one is so cute. Trash and declutter. Like I need to tidy up today. So let me put that here. So I'm going to tidy up this evening so I can have a cozy weekend. So let me put that there. I'm using these reading stickers in my hobbies TN. And then these are, I think these are from the top of the year. Happy moments. Meds. Okay, so that's what I have in there, but I'll leave those 2 out because I may put some stickers down shortly. And I just have a little bow clip on them. Nothing fancy. And I just have them back here. And then behind this, I just have these little tabbies that I've never used. And this is why I can't be buying cute things like this because I won't use it. I haven't used them, not one. So that's there. And then I have a sticker from my friend Monique. Trust the timing of your life. Amen, amen, amen. And then I don't have anything in this pocket. What is all of this? I don't have anything here. So then we start off. Don't mind me, I'm drinking this very suspicious herbal coffee because my body can't take caffeine right now. So this is a Yumi Kirigishi postcard. I decided to go with purple for this month, so I don't know, it's super cute. Like, look at them, they have the perfect life. Cute little kids in their beds, and then they're in separate beds, so everybody gets all their space. I don't know. When I get a husband, I don't know about the separate beds situation, though. No, I think I want to sleep in the same bed. At least give it a try. And then I have Coffee Monsters Co. card, some guest checks that I printed. This one is from Studio LZE.com. These are Post-its from years ago. I don't know. I think a friend bought them back from like Korea. These are just, I use this section to use sticky notes on. So these are just some things that come across my mind this week. Big rocks versus little rocks. I'm finding myself lately, for a variety of reasons, doing more little rock work than big rocks work, and that is not satisfying. Sometimes little rocks, like doing little things on my to-do list, is satisfying because that's all the energy I have for the day. But I really need to start moving some big rocks, so I'm just reminding myself that I need to make 2 separate lists going forward and distinguish between big rocks, little rocks. This is just some notes about washi tape. I watched this video where it was like, I got all this washi tape and I'm like, I keep buying it, but I don't use it. And at this point, it's either I'm going to give it all away or I got to find ways to use it. So I watched a video that showed a couple cool ways to use washi tape. Like dividing up your page, making a call out box, a header, which is something I did this week. Whatever, I just gotta, remind myself to use this washi tape or I gotta give it away. And then this is just a note telling me to decorate my Kindle with some decals. I have these decals, I have this sticker paper, and it's like decal paper. It's like 4x6. I'm looking around for it, I don't see it on my desk. But I wanted to print out some stickers and decorate my Kindle. I have a very old Kindle from like, I don't know, 2015. It still works. And I was like, oh, you can jazz it up by adding some stickers. Or using some of the stickers that I have, like this. This is like a decal type thing. So that's just a reminder. And then underneath is just a little dashboard I made in Canva and laminated it with my laminator. This is just the key telling me the sections, inbox, trackers, calendars, projects, finances, notes. I have some notes here about some inks that I recently saw and that I want to buy. And I got to be careful because I just got 5 bottles of ink, which you will see in a swatching video coming soon. But one of the ways I'm trying to enjoy my fountain pens is by having different inks that I can try out. It saves money on buying fountain pens because, you know, fountain pens can be quite pricey. I just like looking at this and these stickers. I got these stickers in Paris at an art supply store. And these are like the best ones. Another post-it note, some sticky notes, scripture, John 15:16, little Polaroid, and I put this on the back of a tab. I love doing this. This is such a good idea. And this is just a photo of me being sad because my flights kept getting canceled last year during that strike thing where all the planes were canceled. And I was stranded in DC for a good 5 days. No, not 5 days, 4 days, 3 or 4 days. So this first section is my inbox. Here's where I made the most changes to kind of loosen up the rings. I kept the tab. I add this little label called inbox. And the only thing in my inbox is this folder. I think I showed you this. I got this on Amazon Japan. I think it's from either Ashford or Da Vinci or one of those. But it has a big pocket here, and then it has a big pocket here. On this side, and it's a nice thick plastic. I have Post-it notes, some more Coffee Monsters Code stickers. I think these are the ones I just got. I need to look at some videos on how people are using these stickers because I clearly am not doing a good job. And then I also have, again, some, my friend got me these. It says Vision Quest on the bottom, so in case you want to look these up. But I've had these for years, and they came from Korea, I believe. I have some more Coffee Monsters Code doodles. Again, these came in her subscription kit. Look at this. It looks so raggedy. And then some of this. And then these dots I got from Daiso. These are like holographic, and then these are matte. So I just put some of that in there on this side, just in case if I need them. And then on this side, I put a Post-it note inside, and I put one of my PET tape stickers on it to remind me of feel notes in the big pocket for scratch notes. So the way that I saved space here was I just have this one insert with stuff in it and a note that tells me to go to my big pocket for my scratch notes. And that's how I'm going to be saving space in my planner. So I can do scratch notes, I can brain dump, it's just a way to extend the pages in this 23 millimeter binder without putting strain on my ring. So I have a Post-it in there inside. And then I took these Post-its and I put outside. And these are just clear white Post-its that I bought so that I can print out, you know, like they'll have the freebie Post-it templates that you can get from various creators. So I bought a couple packs of the white ones months ago, and I only printed out a couple of the freebies, but I said, oh, I want to use up all my stickers. So I took a few of them and I just put stickers on each of them. Something cute. That way I'm using my stickers, using the Post-its, and I have a reminder that I have a place. So when something comes up and I go into my planner, I'm like, where do I put this? I don't have to think about it. I go here, grab the notebook, write it down, move on. And that's what I have here for the inbox. Number 2 are my trackers. I just put them all in one place. I have money trackers for Etsy. This, I want to get rid of it, but I'm a completionist and I just want to keep going because we're almost done. But this is really, and I've said this before, I love checking it off, but this is really not giving me any information about my stationery no spend. It's showing me the days when I didn't spend money, but it's not telling me how much money I spent. For example, January looks like a good month because, oh, you only bought one thing in January. And then in February, you spent on 4 days. And then in March, you spent on several days. But the amount of money I spent in March and February is less than what I spent on that one day. This was when I bought my Filofax Pocket Ranger from eBay UK. So I bought the Filofax Pocket Ranger, which was expensive, but all of these are just little things that I bought. So I will not be doing this again, and I want to stop doing it because it's really like, it's just taking up space. But for the new year, I will be looking for, and I think Sleepy Notes Club has a no spend tracker or something, some kind of printable where there's a calendar part, but then there's also lines for you to write down, okay, this is what you spent, and or write down anything you want to write down. But I would write down what I spent, how much, etc., just to give me some more clues on it, because I'm not tracking it well. And the reason why a lot of my stationery stuff doesn't show up in my personal budget, because depending on what the stationery item is, I'm either buying it through my studio, through my public health business, etc., or using cash, and then it's like I'm not really tracking that. So that's what that is. Savings and Chill is just a printable that I made. Let me know if you want something like this, because I can definitely put it in my buy me a coffee shop. So I just made this in Canva, and I just have my 12-month fund, my health savings account, Roth IRA, solo 401k, brokerage, and these are just the places where I'm trying to put money this year. So I did add some money. Yay. Every little bit counts. This is complete. I will be completing this in the next couple days totally, just because I got some money to do that. And that'll be $7,000. And then my solo 401k, I just did the math. I have to move $19,615 to date into this. So I will be doing that in the next couple days. And then my brokerage is the last thing. And we got to see if we can find some money for that. Hopefully I can do something. And then this is my tracker for reading through the Bible. I think I'm on like my third or fourth read through. And I'm in the Psalms now, so, you know, we'll get through it. Funny thing is, I'm reading straight through the Bible, but I'm also reading other things at the same time. Like, I'm sure if we counted up, like, all the times I've been through the scripture, it's just been dozens of times, which is great. But, you know, it's the book. Basic instructions before leaving Earth. That's the Bible. This is my steps tracker. I got to update this. Thankfully, it's all in my app. And I'm excited to see, now that I'm like in physical therapy, feeling good in my knee, my piriformis is finally stopped being inflamed. So now I'm not having much back problems. I want to see more green, because green is when I do 7,000 steps or more. So I'm hoping to see more green in September. So I got to go back and update that. This is my 25 and 2025. I am behind, but I feel like I'm still going to be able to get a lot done. I don't know about traveling to a new place internationally, just because of the way timing is, but who knows? Maybe somebody will fly me out in December. This is the book log. So like you saw my reading journal that I set up in my Paper Republic. So these are some of the other books I read this year, but I'm not putting them in there in that journal because I started that journal right when I started here. So only these 2 books will show up in that journal. The rest of these will not, because I'm not backtracking. We're just moving forward, right? Right. I really need to read more. Actually, this should have got 3.5. This was a good book. Yeah. Anyway. Movies. I need to add some more movies to this. I'm trying to watch 25 movies. I got sucked into some TV shows, and that has been taking up my time. Like right now I'm watching this thing on Netflix called Blind Spot. And then I watched on Max, I watch, of course, The Gilded Age. So just TV shows have been taking up my time when I do watch television, but I got to stop that. So maybe I'll watch a movie this weekend so I can like get to my 25. Maybe I'll watch Inside Out too, but I don't want to cry. I cry all the time. Music. I'm going to take this out because I'm not going to keep track of the music that I listen to. I listen to a lot of music and a lot of variety, and I'm just not going to write stuff down. So let's just take this out because this is just ridiculous. It's just going to sit here and I'm going to be like, wait a minute. You should see my Spotify. Like, I don't need this. I listen to music. Like today is Friday. Today is New Music Friday. I'm about to go listen to the whole thing. New Music Friday on Spotify. So this is just my handout of like good things, happy things, and throughout the year, and just things that, I mean, I guess I could put more stuff on this list, but I just remember these moments vividly and being like, okay, Hobonichi Day made me happy. Ooh, you guys! I'm so excited! Let me get a happy moment sticker. I'm like cracking up. Just reading it over just made me fill with joy. So y'all know about my Hobonichi order, and I got some of the Tamagotchi stuff. Well, the Tamagotchi, where do we want to put it? We want to put it right. Where do we want to put it? We put it right there. The Tamagotchi Paradise came out, and it came to the United States, but then it sold out very quickly on Amazon. And I was waiting for October because they said, oh, it'll be inside the retailers in October. So it'll be like at Walmart. It'll be at Barnes & Noble, maybe even Best Buy. But I was like, all right, I'll just wait till October. But every day I would just go on Amazon just to see if anybody had it. And it is being sold on Amazon, but it's being sold by scalpers. So they're selling it for like $120, $130, which I was like about to buy it. And then I was like, that sounds weird. What is the actual price? The actual price is $45. But these people are trying to make money. That's one of the things I got to remember on Amazon. I'm going to break up with Amazon after this year. We're done. But people can sell things for whatever they want. So you always got to look. So I checked the other night on the 10th. I was just like, I check it every day just to see if it's going to come back in stock. Because it was in stock on Amazon for the $45 back on August 12th or something like that, or August 1st when they came out in the US. But they sold out. So I checked it, and they had their 3 colors in the Paradise line. And I was going to get the pink one, but I really wanted the blue one. But I was like, the blue one is like really popular. So, but I went on Amazon just randomly, and it was right there for $45. It's not there anymore, of course, because it's gone. It's sold out. But I got a blue one. Yay! It's coming. It's not coming until maybe next week. But super excited. So excited that I'm on Etsy looking for clothes for my little Tamagotchi. Like a little handmade crocheted thing. I mean, sure, I could probably make it myself, but might as well support another creator. And so I think I'm going to buy a little onesie for my Tamagotchi. I am a cozy gamer. You know what else I should have wrote down here? Did this start in September? What is today? The 12th. Yes, it did. Did I put it in August? Actually, let me double check because I want to remember when this started, because it really is one of those things where it's a new hobby that I started, and I just want to keep track of like when. Okay, it's September. Oh, let me get the actual date. So I purchased on September 2nd. When was it delivered? was delivered on the 3rd. So we can just put 9/3. Harvest. The name of the board game is Harvest Board Game. Arrived. Yay. So I am a cozy gamer. And I got my Nintendo Switch. I think I got my Switch this year. I can't remember now. I cannot remember. I feel like I bought it from, man, this is why you got a memory keep. Because or maybe I got it last year. I cannot remember now. Oh no, I got it last year. I got it in August of 2024. I got a Nintendo Switch. Man, I paid that much for it? My God. What was I on? Jeez, I was back. That's back when I had money. Anyway, I bought this Nintendo Switch. I can't believe I spent that much money. You can tell where I am right now with my money because I'm looking at prices and I'm like, what? So anyway, so I'm a gamer and I started with Stardew Valley. And then this year I got Animal Crossing. Oh, maybe I should write that down. When did I get Animal Crossing? I got Animal Crossing in May. So let's put that down because that was a happy time. See, this is why you need to memory keep. And this is why I'm going to memory keep for next year because it really is important. I bought this May 25th, May 19th, and it showed up on Animal Crossing. Cozy game. Number 2. Yay. Cozy game. Number 3. Anyway, I'm a cozy gamer and I like my Nintendo Switch. Now I am playing it on I went from playing it on the Switch console to playing it on my iPad. I figured out how to get it on my iPad and that's fun. And then a couple days ago, I figured out how to set it up on my television. Girl, I am playing video games on my comfy couch in my sunroom lounge, which is like my lounge area now. On the cozy couch, the napping couch, and sitting right in front of the TV with my little joysticks playing Animal Crossing. It is wonderful. I will be there this weekend. I'm so excited. But anyway, back to this. I want to also monitor my screen time. Like I've just been like, it's a lot of screen time. So I stumbled upon, thanks to the YouTube algorithm, a whole community of gaming that is board gaming and solo board gaming at that. Did you know you could play a board game by yourself? I did not. And I guess I should have, because most of the board games you get, not most, but some of them will have like a 1-player option, but you never read it. You never think about that. Well, there's a whole community called solo board gaming. They're games that are made specifically for solo play only. And then there are games that are multiplayer that have a solo play option. Anyway, I bought Harvest. I'm having fun. It's basically a farming game. So, yeah, it's fun to play. I will be playing this weekend. I love all the pieces and everything. And then I'm going to get another game. It's called Mythwind. I'm going to wait until like November, December to get that one. But that's it. That's it for my tracking. I know this video is too long. Sorry. Third section is my planner section. I just put these tabs here so I can have access to them. This is not planner section. This is my calendar section. So I just have my Filofax calendar and I have the full year here. And you see, I don't do much. Paid off student loans. Yes. I have not much going on. Stickers won't go down unless I put them down ahead of time. So that's what I did for September. And I just put down stickers. I put the pay dates in there. I made everything purple. Oh, these are the things I have to do. I have to move money to the solo 401k. I have to finish setting up my Etsy shop. And then I wanted to let go of 10 pounds, but here we are. If I didn't have serious issues in my mind about Ozempic, I would be on somebody's GLP-1s right now. Anyway, moving on. It's fine. I'm going to the gym shortly. So I put my bills in red just so I can see them. And then everything else is in black. Look at Tamagotchi Paradise, because I am a nerd. But I'm going to take care of my Tamagotchi baby. So that's that. So these are the rest of the months. It's my birthday. And then that's it. So then the weeklies, I just have September through the end of the year. And this is just the weeklies. You see? Let me bring you in. You got Hobonichi Day. I got nothing going on. Literally. Which is starting to scare me a little bit. A little bit. Because I'm just so used to being a workaholic, and I've been out of work since middle of May. Well, actually, I left public health work in middle of May, and then I had jumped right back into artwork, finished that at the middle of June. So since the middle of June, I've just been like resting. But I'm starting to feel a little anxious about my monies. So that's that. And then we're on this week, which I got nothing really going on. I did join the gym yesterday. So after I left physical therapy, I joined the gym, the Y to the MCA. $67 a month, but it's a brand new one. So everything is really nice. And they have a pool. So we're going to try that out. Gotta do some laundry tonight. And then that's it. It's the Ollie clip. I have these little Majori clips so I can find my place. If you see the bottom of my thing, that first one is the calendar, the second one is the weekly, and then the daily. So this is what I've been doing for my dailies. And these are just like sheets of paper that came. These are daily sheets of paper. I think they came with the Moterm. And all I did was take some washi tape, Coffee Monsters to Co. It's a nice thick washi tape, or wide washi tape, and covered up the top. And I like that. And I'm just doing bullet journal. And my thing with bullet journaling is, yes, I like to X it off, but I gotta cross it out. I need it to be like it's gone, right? So I also do that. So it's not, I don't do the line just when I'm deleting something. I do the line when it's done. I didn't cry yesterday, so that's something. And then I got curious about this Labubu. These things are so weird looking, but I saw the new pastel macaroon ones, and they're so cute. And I saw them yesterday in the daytime. And then I noticed that they were going to go on sale at 9:30 later that night. So I said, oh, if I'm around, I'll try to chat. I went back on the website at 10:30. Them things were sold out. I was like, because you don't need a Labubu. But I wanted it because I was like, oh, it's a cute little plushie. I could probably put it on something, but it's not for me, I guess. I'm not about to fight with no people for no Labubus. Blind boxes. Anyway. And then I set up today. What is that? Oh, I was like, why is it? I don't know if I'm gonna get through any of this today. We'll see. A lot of it is just me making up things that I'm gonna do in my life. None of it's work except for this one client thing. A lot of it's recording videos and financial stuff, closing out my budget. And then what I did was I just took, again, these Post-it notes. I just have them. I've already set up what I think I might want to do tomorrow, but I don't need to look at that. So I'm just going to put a Post-it note here to write down what I did in the gym. And then if any ideas come up for the day as I'm doing these things, I can write it here. So that's how I'm dealing with the dailies. And I want to use up my paper. So I just put them here. And then these are just running lists. So I'll look at these and see if I need to add any, like this can go off because we're done with that. Add anything else from this. Same thing. So this is personal, this is home. These are just lists. And then I had put some of these Da Vinci dailies in here to try them out. And I did try it out last Saturday. It's a day on 2 pages, and that was cute. Just to kind of map out my day, because I have so much time freedom and it's unstructured. I've been trying to just figure out, okay, what are you doing with your day, Christa? Like, come on, honey. So I just have a few of those in here. This paper is wonderful, and it's green. Okay, section 4 are my projects, and this is just a piece of vellum with some post-it notes. This is just all the projects that I'm doing, personal, home, and work. Eisenhower matrix. And then in the project section, I have all these little tabs for the different things. YouTube. It's just a list of the ideas and stuff. Wardrobe. And then on my YouTube, you know, I showed you this before, but it's a pullout of, I still need to do that one. Oh, I'm doing that one now. Still need to do that one. It got a little messy because of the ink that I used, so probably won't do that again, but there's that. And this is just a pullout. Coffee Monsters Co. stickers. And then this is just a pullout of all the videos that I've posted. And I have to update September. And this is mainly for the stationery channel. And then this is for the money channel, which didn't start until June. I should have just relabeled this June instead of starting over here, but whatever. Wardrobe section. I got this really good idea from a video I saw. I am actually going to take my Pinterest board photos and actually print them out and put them in an insert so I can see these outfits. It'll just give me a little bit more visual stimuli and impetus to actually go buy the thing. So I'm working on that. Garden is loaded. Let's see. Oh, I did do some of this stuff. I didn't paint the Potter bench, but I did clean it and put it in its place. I did make a garden journal. Get out of town. I'm still working on this stuff. This is all my garden. And then I have home stuff. Still working on this, slowly but surely. Oh, and then I bought, I should probably write that down. I bought a IKEA Alex last weekend. And for my stationery storage, it's just out of control. I stuffed it in the closet, but I did get it set up and put it in the closet. So I don't want to look at it, but I like to, and I put my printer in the closet too. I just don't like looking at stuff. I just need the stuff to be there, but I don't want to look at it. This is just all the ongoing projects. My handyman just left, and he is going to come and fix my countertops. Let me put that here. They just need to be glued back and sanded. So he's going to glue and sand it for me. There's just certain things I could do it, but it's just look at all this other stuff I have to do. It's just a lot. Like, it's just a lot. And then this is Christmas. Nothing really going on. I just redid a few things of what I want to do. Get a wreath for the door. some Christmas deco. Sorry, that's my dog. A delivery is clearly being made right now. Okay, sorry about that. That was the exterminator, but it was for my neighbor. Because I was like, my exterminator just left already, like an hour ago. He just had the wrong house. Anyway, so this is just some little reminders for Christmas. Nothing here. Section 5 is my finance section. I'm keeping some of the things in here. Paydays, payroll. I put in a few more sheets just so I have the space to like jot down any notes. These are my budget categories, my budget, cash envelopes, savings, and then my monthly budget. I still need to, because I am behind. This is August, so I have to set up September, and then I need to color code August. And then 6 are notes. Just have some notes. These notes eventually will go and live somewhere else. Like this needs to go on my commonplace, for example. This needs to go on my narrow. And then this is just paper. This is still my therapy notebook. Therapy notes. And then these are my printables for my budget. I just have them here so that they're ready to go. And then I have my Hobonichi stencils, which I use. I probably need to use more of these. These are cute. These faces. Okay. And then that's it. But the point is that the girl closes now, right? She's closed. Okay. She's closed. She's here. We love her. Did I want to do any of these cozy stickers for the weekend? She's cute. Okay, let's use this one. Because we're going to be doing cozy gaming and cozy reading. That's all we're doing this weekend. Reading. Knitting. Cozy gaming. Rest. I'm detoxing from caffeine, so I'm gonna need all of that. Isn't that cute? See, I kind of wish I hadn't used that sticker there because that is adorable. So cute. I will be tidying up tonight because I want tomorrow to be really chill. So I'm gonna tidy. I'm gonna do the laundry. I have to go out and get waxed and all that stuff. Oh, I should probably write that down. So let me move that. Oh, thank you. But I do have a 4 p.m. wax, and then I'm also going to go to the gym after that. And then tidy up, do the laundry. I changed my linens on this day, but I don't think I have changed the linens thing. Oh, but I do have a wax thing. Girl. That's fine. You just put them there. We did lawn today. He did do the lawn today. Okay. What else happened today? I don't need to put this here because clearly I don't have much going on. This already happened. Okay, I think that's it, friends. But I just wanted to show you the wonderful thing about this now is I can see the middle of my rings. There's no struggle here. There's no struggle. This is great. This is working. I don't need to do anything else. It's just lovely. And now we can turn our attention to making this narrow really lovely. So I am working on my list, but definitely come back so you can see all of the progress. You can just see I put the tabs in. And yeah, I'm excited. Excited. Okay, so that is it. I'm gonna say goodbye. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you got to the end of this video, tell me that you got to the end of the video. Anyway, have a wonderful Friday, friend. I will catch you in the next one, okay? Bye.